The Kansas City Chiefs have a job opening. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy is leaving to become the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Danny Welnick is here with more on that announcement and what the Chiefs will do about a replacement. Danny?
Brad, it's another end to the Chiefs season and another change to the coordinators. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy is now officially the head coach of the Chicago Bears, but that may just be the start. The Chicago Bears were looking for a young coach to develop their young quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky. They believe they've found their man in Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, an offensive mind who's creative with a knack for play calling. Coach Andy Reid is the first to admit it.
He called the good ones and I called the bad ones.
He led the Chiefs offense to some impressive numbers in 2017. 5th in total offense, 6th in points per game, 7th in passing yards, and 9th in rushing yards. The Bears made the announcement this morning, but now where does that leave the Chiefs? The next in line could be assistant head coach Brad Childress, who was co-offensive coordinator with Nagy in 2016. But reports are coming out that he's looking to retire, and it could be hard to talk him out of that. So, who are the other options to replace Nagy? The best may be right under Reid's nose. Running backs coach Eric Bieniemy, who Reid speaks highly of.
Listen, I'm a big fan of his, so I've got good coaches, and I've said before, I think he's a phenomenal football coach.
Bieniemy is easy to lean towards. He's respected by players, has consistently gotten the most out of his running backs since he arrived in 2013, and he has play-calling experience as the offensive coordinator for Colorado. Plus, you know he's going to run the ball if handed the keys to that offense. The Chiefs could also go outside the organization and hire an offensive coordinator, but that doesn't seem very likely. Other shuffling could occur with defensive coordinator Bob Sutton and special teams coordinator Dave Toub, who's already been interviewed by other NFL teams as a potential head coach. So very interesting, all of the moves that are shaking up around One Arrowhead Drive.
Well, you touched on Bob Sutton there, the defensive coordinator. Are you hearing anything about what the Chiefs may be looking to do in that respect?
Well, Andy Reid was asked about that yesterday, and he kind of gave a very vague non-answer and saying that I don't want to make an emotional decision when it comes to any of my coordinators, but he would really be the only one that you have to evaluate this offseason. I mean, I think the loss of Eric Berry really exposed some of the inadequacies that are happening when it comes to that defensive scheme. So you got to take a serious hard look at your coordinators, and he's one of those guys. And especially, I mean, you guys saw it in the second half of that game that the defense just could not overcome the loss of Chris Jones too, and they couldn't stop anything. So I think that his job is probably on the line this offseason.
And I think fans would probably agree that it should be.
I've heard a lot from the fans about that one. So yeah.